those fucking bricks? What the fuck are those?
Those look like bricks. Look, yeah, those are fucking bricks. What the fuck? They're collecting all the loose bricks so that the protesters don't fucking use them, dude. That's what they're doing. They're doing that for undercover police officers that are getting involved in the protests so that they have an excuse to beat the shit out of people. So.
Hello knockouts, Tonya TKO here, and thank you all so much for sending this video to me. We're going to be discussing this today, seeing what we're seeing, as well as a statement released by the Boston Police Department. So here, let's take a look at what it is that we see. So you all are sending this to me because remember I put up that video the other day exposing the different piles of bricks, pallets of bricks that we've been seeing in different cities across the United States wherever there are protests. So I got this video with the caption, "Police are planting bricks," but let's take a look at what it is that we actually see. So there's a voiceover going on of a man and a woman discussing what it is that they're seeing in the alley, and then it conspicuously it gets cut off at the end without enough details for us to see exactly what the cops are doing. So listen, if you see something on my page, you know that it has been researched because I have dedicated my page and my channel to countering disinformation. So what do we see? Remember I said follow the details. What is it that we see? We see two men in police uniforms in a police truck with bricks that looks like it's in the bed of the truck. And there are people who are zooming in and talking about it, but they cut off the video before we actually see what the police officers are doing. We're going to play their audio back, but I just want us to pay attention to what it is that we see. What are you seeing right now? Analyze this with me. This is in slow motion. So we see a cop. It looks like, is there something in his hand? Are those his whitish fingers? He walks to the right. He stops. He turns around and then he walks back to the truck. Looking at the guy who is over there, it looks like they're piling up bricks on the side of the outside of the bed of the pickup truck. Are they taking them out? Are they putting them on the ground? All I'm seeing is that it looks like they're kind of organizing it. We don't see any of the surrounding areas of whether or not there are bricks that are left there. And it looks like this guy is walking up the alley to where the bricks may be, where they're getting from. Are they unloading bricks? Are they packing bricks in? That's the part that needs to be answered. Only pay attention to what it is that you actually see. The way the human mind works is we put in additional information that we don't see, right? And that's when the video stops and then starts again. So we don't get a chance to really see whether is the pile getting lower? Is the pile getting higher? Are they taking bricks away? Are they putting bricks in? What happens after that? So the people who uploaded this video, look, there are a lot of tricks that happen on the internet, and this is why I want you all to follow the details so that you're not out there hollering and screaming about something that may or may not be. I want you to be able to have the facts. The police department has released a statement. Let's read it. On Monday, June 1st, while on a routine patrol of campus, two of our officers came across a damaged brick sidewalk at the corner of Tremont and Coventry Streets that posed a safety hazard for pedestrians due to loose, upturned, and broken bricks. To prevent injuries to pedestrians, the officers collected the bricks and returned them to NUPD headquarters, where they immediately notified the city of Boston of a need for repair to the sidewalk and to request that the city collect the broken and damaged brick. The video circulating on social media of two Northeastern police officers unloading bricks from their vehicle behind our headquarters is from the series of events described here. Our priority is always the safety of our campus and community. Okay, so this is what we know so far. The NU Police Department is the police department for Northeastern University. This is their official statement about the area of their patrol. It says proactive policing. Members of NUPD are assigned to specific areas to patrol throughout the campus. We stay in touch with faculty, staff, and students to foster good working relationships and reduce crime on campus. All of our police officers are commissioned in accordance with Massachusetts general law and have full law enforcement authority in and upon all property owned, occupied, or used by the university. Officers are also commissioned as deputy sheriffs in Suffolk County, which grants them authority to exercise police duties on the public streets and other areas of the city contiguous to the campus. All newly appointed university police officers are graduates of blah, 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 blah. And then it goes on and on and on. Okay, so this is what we're seeing. When it comes to bricks at protest sites, so some people are saying line up the bricks like the Koreans did out there. Other people are just showing images of the sheer amount of bricks. And if you see in this photo, if you look underneath, you'll see that these bricks are on a pallet. So make no mistake, the size and amount of these bricks are not going to be delivered by a pickup truck. It's just not going to happen. Not a pickup truck. These things are being unloaded on the pallet. Look, another set of bricks with the pallet underneath. And you all know that the pallet is a piece of wood that the bricks are sitting on top of. So people are attempting to get the bricks off. There are police departments trying to get the bricks taken away, etc. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you all how to unload a pallet. Okay, so this is a video that I found just doing a quick search on YouTube. This is a video about how to unload a pallet. So this guy right here is using a handheld forklift. And as you see, he is able to move the pallets with the forklift. Now imagine, bricks are very, very heavy. They have to be delivered in something like a truck. So you see, he's using this handheld forklift to push them down the ramp, to pull it back around, and then insert it underneath the pallet, then jack it up into the air, scoot it back, and then pull it down the ramp. Now, the unloading of bricks is something that can be done quickly, as you see with the handheld forklift, but it's not something that can really be done quickly and efficiently from a pickup truck, not to all of these different sites. This is going to have to be something that is a huge operation that is really resource intensive. It's going to cost money. There's somebody behind this with money, not only to pay for the bricks, to pay for the workers, to pay for their silence, and to pay for the forklift operators, the truck, and all of this other stuff. So this is NYPD, and they are supposedly, stacking up the bricks inside of these little containers and attempting to cart them off of the streets. So I don't know. You tell me, do you think that that's what they're doing? Here's another image circulating online of police officers loading up the bed of a pickup truck with bricks that were taken off of the streets. So you tell me, what do you see? When it comes to this video footage, we see police officers with bricks in a pickup truck. Is it possible that they were dropping off a few bricks? They definitely weren't dropping off pallets of bricks. And is it feasible that this Northeastern University Police Department would venture outside of their jurisdiction and risk getting caught on camera putting bricks down outside of an area that they have the jurisdiction to enter? We did call NUPD for a statement, and all of the dispatch operators who answer the phone have been instructed to transfer all of us to the media department, which rang and rang and rang with no answer, and there was no voicemail. I kept calling back because I just wanted to know whether or not the NUPD had the ability to conduct policing outside of the vicinity of campus, and they wouldn't even answer that question. So after calling back several times, I got into an argument with one guy, and then I just kept calling back until somebody gave me an email address that I could write to, and we still have not heard back. So I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think it's possible that the police are planting bricks? What would they gain from that? Do you think that it's an organization like Antifa or some other anarchist organization that has a vested interest in these protests turning violent or brutal or whatever? Because if you think about it, if a brick is out there and they're angry protesters, there may be the possibility of a police officer getting hit with a brick. Would another police officer put his fellow men in danger by planting bricks? Who has the most to gain? Do you think our government may be planting the bricks because they want civil unrest so that they could institute martial law? I would love your thoughts on it. Do I think these people in the alley were planting bricks? Personally, I would need to see more. I personally think it's a little bit fishy that the people who took this video submitted a 30-second video online and that was it. Where's the rest of the video? You know they filmed for more than 30 seconds. You know those people were out there for more than 30 seconds. But the people who published this put it up and that's all they showed, you know, with their response in the background. F is this? Oh, are they planting them? And with their speculations. I want to hear your thoughts below. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you thumbs up the video, make sure that you subscribe, and hit the bell notifications to be notified of new videos. Leave a comment below, share the video, and come over to TonyaTKO.com to subscribe to my personal mailing list, and drop me a message of a viral story that you'd like for me to cover. See you on the other side. Peace.